You know, one of the great things about living in the South, we don't need a reason at all to enjoy a wonderful dessert. And you cannot beat what they have at Fleur de Lis Gourmet Bakery on Courthouse Road in Gulfport next to Little Race. Now, let me tell you what, Jason has been here with us many, many times over the past several years, showing a lot of the great stuff and new stuff that they're always coming out with. And I guess that's one of the great things, Jason, is your mind is always going, trying to think of things. I mean, you get a lot of influence from Europe.
Yep.
Especially France.
Yeah, we have a lot of European influence just in the way we do stuff, using lots of butter, lots of heavy cream and fresh dairy, and just making stuff the best we can make it.
Oh, and you do that very well. You do that very well, because I remember the first cake that I ever ate was, of course, this one here on the top, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But you have so many different versions that you come up with in a lot of your cakes.
We do, and we try to keep it coming out with new stuff, and keep people interested, and new flavors.
Do you ever get back in the kitchen and ask? I know you've got a great crew working with you, and just you brainstorm things and say, what do you think about doing one like this? What do you think about adding this to it?
A lot of it is we'll have an array of ingredients, and we're like, mix this one with this one and see how it tastes, and it's just a lot of just trying this. I wonder what this tastes like.
It tastes like with this, and all that. It's almost like adding with the ingredients, almost like adding spices to a dinner or something like that. I wonder, if you add this spice to it, what would it taste like, and just do a little combination type thing.
And of course, I pull inspiration from all kind of things, even from, my experiences growing up. Coconut was one of the things that I grew up with. And so,
we love our coconut cake when it comes to family reunions. There's always, an aunt or somebody that brings one huge coconut cake.
Absolutely.
For everybody to dive into.
Yep.
Well, let's start out here. Let's start out with this one over here on the side. I mean, this is something kind of dark.
Yeah, this is the Dobosh Cake. It's a classic New Orleans cake. I do mine with the 6 thin layers of yellow cake filled with French pastry cream, iced with a Belgian chocolate ganache, and finished with a French mirror glaze. And you get that rich, intense chocolate contrasted with that rich custard inside.
I'm going to ask you, how do you get that icing so shiny?
That is it's actually poured on icing.
Really?
It's called a mirror glaze, and you heat it, and it's poured over, and that's what gives you that shine and that real
very pretty
look.
And then you add the blackberries on the top there.
Adds a little dimension to it, and then we put the little bit of chocolate shavings on top just to add a little contrast.
Wow. Let's go over here to this one in the middle. It's got chocolate in it, which is my weakness.
Yep, that's our chocolate strawberry Bavarian. That's the chocolate version of our signature cake. It's a devil's food chocolate cake layered with fresh strawberries. We take that same cream cheese Bavarian, we add a little bit of Belgian chocolate to it. It's got another layer of cake, more cream, and then we top it with chocolate strawberries.
Wow, and y'all do the shavings. You sit there with the little
we add all the shavings, and I mean it's a super, super nice cake.
And you're always meticulous about whenever you go in to pick out fresh strawberries.
Yes. Pick
out the best ones that you can find.
We do, and we're real picky about our strawberries. I know some of our produce companies think we're probably a little too picky, but we only pick the best.
No, you have to.
Yep.
With the quality that you have here, you definitely have to pick out the best.
Yeah.
They'll get over it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, let's go over here to this one. This is, again, the strawberry Bavarian cream cheese, but you've added some things to it, and it's, what is the lemon for?
This is a lemon berry version of the Bavarian.
Okay.
It's that same cream cheese Bavarian, but I add a little bit of lemon curd to it, and then we layer it with blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries, and then we top it with all the fruit. And you get that kind of tangy lemon with those fresh berries and that cream cheese, and it is super good and super fresh and refreshing.
It looks like it. It looks like it. And again, all fresh ingredients. Another staple of a family reunion or get-together in Mississippi, your red velvet cake.
Absolutely. You can't go wrong with a red velvet. We do a scratch-made red velvet. We layer it with real cream cheese icing and garnish it out with the red velvet crumbs and fresh raspberries, and I mean it really is just a classic cake. That rich cream cheese with that light red velvet cake is hard to beat.
It's very good. It's very good. I mean, again, it's something that's that one of your aunts or your grandmother or somebody would make to bring to a reunion or a party. Red velvet cakes.
Absolutely.
They love that.
Any occasion.
Now, this is something a little bit different. This is coconut?
It is. This is our latest version of the strawberry Bavarian, or the cream cheese Bavarian.
Now, see, there you go. You whole different versions of it that y'all come up with. This is new stuff that I haven't seen.
It's the same scratch yellow cake we use, and we make a coconut custard, and then we add it to the cream cheese Bavarian, so you get a thick layer of the rich cream cheese coconut custard in the middle. There's some toasted coconut in there. Then we got another layer of cake, and then we top it with fresh whipped cream. Then we garnish it out with more coconut and those real pretty little chocolate decor you see on top.
That's what that is, chocolate?
Yeah.
I was trying to think, is that was tiramisu or just chocolate or what?
Little rolled up pieces of chocolate they call them cigarellos actually, but it's just a classic. You see them in Europe a lot actually.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of their designs that they use a lot of, and it just kind of adds a real pretty finish to it.
Yeah, really. Okay, and then we have the classic.
Yep. The
strawberry Bavarian cream cheese.
Yep, this has been a staple at the shop since day one. It's, of course, the yellow cake layered with fresh sliced strawberries, soft set cream cheese mousse, another layer cake, more cream topped with the beautiful glazed strawberries, and it's just, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. It's the original.
Not at all. I was just sitting here, my tongue's just all drooling and everything just about that. Because this was one of the first. This was the first cake that I ever tried from Fleur de Lis. Was because I got it for my birthday several years ago, and just you're right. You cannot go wrong. And you have different sizes. This is the smaller.
Yeah, that's the smallest full size one. Of course, we do keep the little individual size ones, you know, in the case. Try to keep them. They disappear a lot. So, but you know, you can come in. You can always get some of those. Try it out if you've never had our stuff. And this one feeds about 6 servings, and I've got actually 7 different sizes to feed just about any crowd you need. All the way up to an 18-inch that feeds 100. So, and we even do stacked versions of it as well. So.
And you're open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 5.
10 to 5.
10 to 5. I'm sorry, from 10 to 5, and then you can go online to their Facebook page, their website, or you can call them 896-0005 and place your order. Or if you have a special event coming up, give them a couple of days if you would. Good to see you as always.
Yep.
Take care. Fleur de Lis Gourmet Bakery. They're located on Courthouse Road in Gulfport, right next to Little Ray's.